definitely like to explore. I like to go to new locations. Do you understand? There are memories that you have to, you're definitely going to keep. Do you understand? So locations, when you go there, you just take like a snapshot of yourself.
First language isn't English, right?
No, it's English.
So your first language is English.
Yeah,
okay.
But we speak Pidgin English. It's a mix. We actually turn the English to Pidgin.
Okay. So do you have any other language?
Yeah. We have
like
my own language is called Urobo. I speak
Urobo.
like flour.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Flour. Okay.
Yeah.
So
you have to put in a pot. You have to put in a pot.
Okay.
You have to like turn it till it gets hard.
Okay.
You can get office work like teaching jobs here in Turkey.
Of course, teaching is very
jobs.
famous from the students as a part-time.
They call center jobs. So there are obviously jobs available in Turkey.
Welcome again to the first educational podcast in Turkey Campus Podcast. So, as you know, guys, we are trying to explain the life and the student experiences in Turkey through our guests' stories. So, we have today a very special guest in our studio. We have Ediri Atori. So, he will tell us about his story from coming to Nigeria and studying master's degree in Turkey and his student experience in Turkey in general. So, welcome, Ediri. How are you?
Fine. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you also. So can you tell us about yourself, where you're from, what you're studying actually?
Okay, so basically I'm from Nigeria. My name is Ediri Atori. Okay. So you actually got it right, or a little bit.
Okay, perfect.
It's a good Tama.
Is there any Tama? Perfect. Yeah. Is there any shortcut that we can use actually to
you can call me Didi.
Didi.
Yes, it's more easier. So my journey from Nigeria to Turkey is quite lovely. So I finished from University of Benin. It's a university, well-known university in Nigeria.
Okay. What was its name? Benin?
Yeah, University of Benin. It's actually sitting in our country. Do you understand? So it's called University of Benin. So I finished from the Department of Computer Science. I studied computer science. Okay,
so you studied your bachelor degree there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so why did you choose computer science?
Also
to study?
Yeah, so basically I'm more into like tech. I'm a tech guy. Like I actually like computers and software. Do you understand? So that was being my passion when I was in secondary school, like high school. You guys call it high school, or call it secondary school in our country.
Secondary school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was being my passion already to be along that line. So basically that's why I studied computer science.
Were you like trying to study some kind of programming kind of courses or what?
We did everything. Computer science, you have to do with everything, hardware, software. So you obviously have to know everything. And so that's the reason why I want to do my master's more on more of signals. So I'm actually doing my master's here in Turkey. So basically it's more software and signals.
Okay, so you didn't like the hardware part while you were dealing with the circuits and this kind of things?
I did like the hardware part because my father was actually more of like electrical engineer. So we're used to connecting already, but I wanted something like more of digital, like software. You can actually transmit signal without you actually connecting anything.
Yeah, remotely, right?
Yeah, remotely. So that's why I wanted more software.
Okay, and then after bachelor degree, you've decided to going abroad your country and choosing some kind of country to study at, right?
Yeah.
So why did you choose Turkey, and what was your story about choosing the right country to study?
Okay, so basically I had like three countries on my mind.
Okay.
I had UK, I had US, and I had Turkey. So Turkey was like the last option for me.
Yeah.
So basically, I started with the journey of arranging my documents, applying for like different schools. I got admitted to UK university, but it was quite expensive for me at that point in time because UK it's quite, you have to have enough funds. When I make funds, I'm talking about money. Do you understand? So that's why weighing your options, you just know you have to fall back to the one you're more capable of. Do you understand? So that's why I came to Turkey.
Yeah, because like the university's fees there is very high, so it's not affordable even, so it's very hard. Yeah. Okay. And after this, what is the department that you are studying it right now?
Okay, it's an engineering department, but it's still relating to computer. It's more, I'm studying advanced electronics and communication technology.
Okay, advanced electronic and communication technology. Perfect.
Yeah.
So I will ask you a follow-up question about engineering, because like after graduating from software engineer or computer engineer or even electrical and electronic engineer, most of people doesn't want to complete their master's degree in the same department unless they want to be a professor or doctor at the university, like in the future. Did you have any of these kind of future plan, or how did you decided to study master degree?
Yeah, okay. So the reason why I switched to this department is still relating to computer science. Now it's more of like it has to do with electrical works and more of like software. Why? Because you actually have to know. Okay, I'm going to use one particular topic that we studied in school. It was about it's about cars. Do you understand? Now, drawing of cars. The whole mechanism of cars. Do you understand? Now, software is still involved in car. Do you understand?
Of course. So the mechanism of the car, like the working system involved an embedded system also. I understand you.
So I wanted something that when I'm done with, even when I go back to my country in Nigeria, I can actually have impact, like pass that knowledge and actually improve the car industry in my country. Do you understand? So basically, it's not about studying, it's about studying something that will actually have impacts in you and the next person close to you. You can actually spread that knowledge and improve yourself. So I'm not saying if I wanted to go to that same line of doing my master's in computer science or something is not good. I'm just saying I wanted something more than just trying, okay, I already have the background on computer science already. So I wanted something more that actually give me an added advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So while considering the decision of converting switching your department, you were like considering more the future of you back to in your country after returning there.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So can you tell us about the processes that you've have gone through while coming to Turkey? You've got your acceptance letter from a certain university.
Yeah.
After this, what did you do to come here?
Okay, so the first stage of applying, you have to apply. You get your final acceptance letter. So the next stage is going to the embassy. So you have to have the right documents to present in the embassy. If not, you get rejected.
Yeah.
So the first thing is arranging your documents. Make sure you have the right documents. Do you understand? So can I list out the documents?
Of course.
Okay, so basically, first thing first, you have to have your WAEC. So WAEC is like when you're done with your secondary school, high school, there's a final exam you have to write. And
it's
pass.
Like high school diploma in our countries, but it's called WAEC back there. Okay.
Yeah. So you have to write that exam and pass it. You have to have like 5 credit load. So you have to pass like 5 subjects. Do you understand? So once you pass that, that's like a certificate because you're going to go to the Ministry of Education and Foreign Affairs for them to sign and legalize it. Do you understand? Because you're going to the embassy, they're going to ask you what's the sign, where's the seal on it. So that's like the first stage. You have to have the right documents. Now, I already passed my work already. That's why I could go to the university. Do you understand? So since I was going to for my master's, I had to have my BSc certificate and transcript ready. So those documents, I have to take it to Ministry of Education. After Ministry of Education, I have to take it to Foreign Affairs in Abuja. That's like a capital of Nigeria. So once you go there, you have to take it to the office. They have to check and verify if these documents are legit. Do you understand? That's
so
the
you
reason.
Will have to verify it from Abuja before you will come to Turkey. Okay.
Yeah. Before you go and submit in the Turkish embassy. So it's an agency. It's called Voya Office. It's located in Abuja. So you have to take that document to the Ministry of Education. Once you've done that, your sponsorship letter. When I'm talking about sponsorship letter, I'm talking about if you're the one sponsoring yourself, you don't need a sponsorship letter. You just need like an introduction letter of yourself. Now I was being sponsored by my parents, my father, so he has to do like a sponsorship letter stating that I'm going to finance the whole tuition fee for incoming over here. Do you understand? So your sponsorship letter, you have to take it to it's called Rotary Public.
Okay.
It's like every lawyer. There are some lawyers that have to be like they actually belong to that club.
Okay, sorry. Is it some kind of statement that the parents make to like make sure to the ambassador that I will pay his money and university fees and everything that is required?
Yeah. So he has to take it to the law to
the lawyer. Okay, to make it official.
To make it official and put a seal on it.
Okay.
Do you understand? So that's one of the documents. Now your bank statement has to be reasonable. When I mean reasonable, I'm talking about every month, like 6 months before you apply for your visa, you have to have like inflow and outflow, like the money going in and coming out of your account has to be reasonable. Because coming over here, you have to spend money. You're going to pay for your flights. You're going to pay for your tuition fee. So they need to know, okay, are you capable of sponsoring yourself or of
affording all of this money? Okay. So
they have to see those stresses.
If the student doesn't have any bank account, can he use his parents' bank account?
He can use his parents or guardian, cousins, uncles.
Okay. Any relative, actually.
Okay. But if he's already working, like he already works in a company, he can actually use a company because his company is willing to sponsor him. So you can actually, can I get a sponsorship letter for my company? So they're going to just bring it out from your bank statement 6 months before you present it. Because you're going to present it as part of the document you're going to present when you're coming to the embassy. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So, so I'm going to list out your WAEC, your BSc certificates for master's students. Now, for undergraduates, you just need your WAEC, your international passport. Do you understand? That your sponsorship letter. Do you understand? So, why for masters, you have to get your WAEC, your BSc certificates, your transcript has to be ready.
Yeah, of course. But for the bachelor degree, the one who will study bachelor degree in Turkey or in another country, they will have less requirement documents, right? Okay.
Yeah. So that's it. So once your documents are okay, you're good to go to the embassy. Yeah. So basically, you need to know why you're coming to study here. You need to know your school name. You need to know the subject, why you want to study the subject. So you also know why you want to study the subject. You have to have passion. That's why you actually pick that subject. So you're good to go.
Is they are asking you this in the embassy?
Yeah, they're going to ask you. They're going to ask you your name. They're going to ask you your date of birth. They're going to ask you which school did you finish from.
Yeah.
So you should know that already. Do you understand? So if you're doing your masters, they're going to ask you. Like when I was applying for my masters, so they asked me my project topic.
Your project topic?
Yeah, it's called. You guys call it thesis here, but we call it project, final project.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah, of course. What you are going to write the thesis about.
Yeah. So my final project, they asked me, and I knew it because I actually wrote it myself. It was automobile mechanic.
Okay.
So I actually knew what I was doing. So that's why she asked me, how does it relate to what I'm studying now?
Yeah, of course, because most of people who are studying master, they don't know what they are going to write about before taking the specific courses in the master degree in the first year. So, I hope they will manage to prepare all these documents and then come to Turkey like you do.
Yeah.
So, after coming to Turkey, do you think that the African culture and the Turkish culture are different than each other, or does it have any similarities between them?
Yeah. Okay. The similarities, we have few similarities.
Okay.
The different parts in Nigeria, we have the north, we have the south. Now, the northerners are more of Muslims. Turkish people are Muslims. Do you understand? So, this whole hijab, when ladies wear hijab. So, you see that more in the north. In the southwest, it's still you can see that. Do you understand? But where I'm from, I'm more of from the Niger Delta, Delta state.
Okay.
It's more of the riverine area, where oil producing area of Nigeria. Do you understand? So
but they are Muslim.
Yeah, we have few Muslims there.
Few Muslims there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's still similar, but what you call food different.
Yeah, of course. So what kind of food are you actually loving or prefer to eat in in the north or the east? Where you from? Sorry, again.
I'm from the south.
The south, okay.
Yeah, south.
So what kind of food that you are eating right there?
If I pronounce it, if I say it, I'm sure you can pronounce it. It's called stash and owu.
Stash and owu.
Yeah.
Okay. What is this?
Okay, it's like maybe okay. It's like you have to mix it to it gets hard. You have to have your soup.
No, wait. So from the beginning again.
Yeah, so it's like a part of like flour.
Okay, flour. Okay,
yeah. So you have to put in a pot. You have to put in a pot.
Okay.
You have to like turn it till it gets hard.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, when it gets hard, it turns color. You have to put like a little bit of oil. Do you know oil?
Oil.
It's
oil.
Okay. I'm trying to use. Okay, oil is like a water.
Okay.
It's water, but it's a little bit red. Do you understand?
To what? Rain.
The color is red.
Red. Okay.
So once it's put it there, it turns the flour to yellow.
Red.
No, not
to yellow.
Red, to yellow. A little bit of yellow.
You will mix the red with the flowers.
Yeah,
and
so
then
it turns the color.
Would really okay.
Yeah, so you now have your soup. You have your soup.
Okay.
You have to eat it with soup. You have
what kind of soup?
It's we have different
chicken,
soup.
meat, fish.
No, that's the. Okay, I'm going to use Nigeria terms. The animal inside. Do you understand?
Yeah, I've got you. The animal side. Yeah, it's very obvious actually to everyone. What is this?
So the soup is owu. It's called owu.
It's owu.
Yeah, owu.
Okay.
So you have to like drag it, put it in the soup, swallow.
Okay, perfectly explained. I will try it at home today, and then I will tell you my feedback tomorrow. Actually, do you find this kind of ingredients in Turkey?
Yeah. It's available. Yeah.
Okay, where, if I am African like
stores.
African.
Yeah, African stores. So there are a lot of African stores in Turkey.
Okay.
So you can easily locate anyone. Do you understand? Now you have different spices. We have if you want to cook a egusi soup, it's available.
Agusa soup.
Yeah, agusa soup.
So where can I get this specifically in Istanbul, for example?
Okay, specifically in Istanbul, you can just go to any African store close. I'm sure any area you're at, there's always an African store close to you.
Yeah, okay. Actually, I've seen a couple of them, but I didn't know that they have the original ingredients from Nigeria.
They actually have original ingredient.
Okay, perfect. So originally, your first language isn't English, right?
No, it's English.
So your first language is English.
Yeah,
okay.
But we speak Pidgin English. It's a mix. We actually turn the English to Pidgin.
Okay. So do you have any other language?
Yeah. We have my own language is called Urobo. I speak
Urobo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have different language. We have almost like more than 100 languages in Nigeria.
Okay.
We have Hausa. We have about the three major languages: Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba.
And you can understand it all?
Yeah, I can. I understand like a little bit of it, but I don't speak those languages. I speak Urobo.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I'm a Urobo man.
Urobo man?
Yeah.
Okay, so a Urobo speaking guy is called a Urobo man?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So after coming to Turkey, we've talked about the diversity of the culture. So how did you contribute to this Turkish culture? And also, have you made any Turkish like friends or like trying to have you tried to learn the language, the Turkish language? Did you had any barrier like while adjusting the area here?
Yeah. So learning Turkish language a little bit. I've learned Tama. Bidaka, Abe, those the little ones. So, but the main ones are quite difficult. Well, it's so I've not spent quite long here. So I obviously know before I finish my school, I obviously will start speaking Turkish.
Okay. When did you came to Turkey?
October last year.
Okay, October.
Yeah.
So have you tried to like participate in any kind of course, Turkish course?
No, I've not had time to participate.
Okay. Yeah. Did you like try to hang out with any Turkish like friend?
Yeah. Do I have in my class in school? Yeah.
Okay. So, what kind of like topics, or does they like get shocked when they like see another student, an international student actually?
I don't know. They're quite friendly.
Okay.
Yeah, quite friendly. They're quite friendly. So obviously they'll be interested to know where I'm from, because
Yeah.
actually my color obviously will make me stand out. So it's quite friendly. Quite friendly.
Okay, so what do you think, like, generally about the Turkish people? Like, you've engaged with them while
Yeah.
buying something from the market, from the bazaar. Actually, if you
Yeah.
are going to there, if you are like from your professors, from your colleague at the university, from any work that you've worked in, so what do you think about the Turkish people?
Oh, like I said, I see they're quite lovely. So I'm mixed with different people, not only Turkish people. We have from Egypt, from Syria. So I have one of my closest friend. Is not the Turkish person, but I have a Turkish friend, but it's
Okay.
from Syria. So I'm sure that guy that's my closest part here in Turkey. So basically, Turkish people are actually friendly. So you obviously wouldn't have any issue. Yes,
Yeah.
So yeah.
So which university are you studying at?
Okan University.
Okay. So what do you think about the atmosphere there, the international student experience in the university?
Yeah. So Okan University for me, it's quite a fresh breeze. When I mean fresh breeze, I'm talking about the environment alone. It's quite you actually you feel like you're in an environment that you can actually express yourself. Do you understand? Like you have the freedom to express yourself. Do you understand? I actually talk to my professor. Like if I have an idea, I actually tell them, okay, if I'm working on a project, and I tell them, okay, I want to add this to my. Obviously, they like that. They will like, okay, thumbs up, thumbs up. You can do that. So
okay, so they will show you the understanding, accepting your opinion and your contribution to the project.
Yeah. So it's actually an environment you can study. Do you understand? So the education system is not stressful because you have time to read. Do you understand? So it's not like they're trying to bombard you with different topics at once. You have time to prepare for your exam and all stuff. So Okan is top notch. So I'll speak Pidgin English as the Okan the author.
Okay.
I just spoke Pidgin English, the English.
Pidgin English, yeah. Okay. The English. Okay, so and you've since you came to Turkey, you've been living in Istanbul, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think about Istanbul as a city? Where do you like to spend your free time and also your holiday and everything?
Oh, okay. For free time, there's a park close to me called Marmara Park.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I hang out then. Club, we go to club sometimes.
Okay.
Parasale. Different locations. Yeah, I have this perfect restaurant. I'm trying to remember the name. It's close to my area. That's why I like hanging out. Do you understand? So if I'm not at home, either I'm in Marmara Park or in the club. If I'm not in the club, or I'm in church. If I'm not in church, I'm at work. Or if I'm not at work, I'm in school. So obviously there are locations you can hang out.
Okay.
There are good locations you can hang out.
So basically, are you the kind of person who is preferring staying at home, or you like to explore some new places?
I like to explore
everything.
I definitely like to explore. I like to go to new locations. Do you understand? There are memories that you also you're definitely going to keep. Do you understand? So locations, when you go there, you just take like a snapshot of yourself. Yeah. That's memories. So I always like going out. Definitely like going out. It's new locations. So if I check my Instagram account and I see like a new location, I would definitely want to go there.
Okay.
Yeah.
In your opinion, what kind of difficulties that are facing the Nigerian or the African students where they are studying in Turkey?
Okay. Difficulty. The first will be getting the visa. Do you understand? The whole process of getting the visa. It's quite stressful for most Nigerians. Do you understand? So the other one
and how they can overcome this problem?
Getting the right document prepared. Do you understand? Get the right source. Do you understand? So once you have the right source, you definitely are not going to miss it. Do you understand? So the first point is getting the right source. Know why you want to come study in Turkey. Do you understand? So Second challenge is adapting to the language. Now we're used to speaking English. Virtually every Nigerian now speak English. So you're coming to a country where majority, most times, they do not speak English. So trying to adapt to that. I know when I got to Istanbul airport, definitely I could not. I was actually trying to book a ticket, like a bus ticket to take me down to Istanbul, like the main Istanbul. Like, I obviously could not say it. I was actually speaking in English. I had to download the translator to actually type it. So I think that was like the second challenge, trying to communicate. Do you understand? So first and first, I think you should know the basic of trying to approach anybody in Turkey. Yeah. So that will make your stay more easier.
Because like before, right after we came to Turkey, we didn't know any of Turkish, of course. So we've been trying to communicate with the Turkish people or the Turkish or even the other cultures that we faced in Turkey. We've been trying to reach them with our body language. So I want to go to the airport. Plane. Yeah. And so it was hilarious, and they are not understanding anything, and we are not understanding anything from what they are saying. So it was this kind. Have you faced any kind of this situations in Turkey?
Definitely.
Trying to explain something that they are not understanding.
When you go to the supermarket to get something, you actually telling you, okay, maybe they're trying to ask you if you have a 5 tele.
Yeah.
There's a way. Yeah, then I have to use the calculator to type it. Like, okay, 5, this style, okay. And they're actually 45 tele, so it's quite difficult. The communication is it's quite difficult.
That's why I think, in my personal opinion, learning Turkish will open you a lot of doors in Turkey. From top finding a proper work, even finding an internship opportunity where you are studying.
You need to learn the language. You need to learn it. Yeah,
of course. So you've came to Turkey. And after this, you are studying your master's degree right now.
Yeah.
But there is a lot of students are asking us, what are the job opportunities after graduating from a Turkish university? And what do you think about this, job opportunity? Maybe another opportunity that you are thinking about right now, and you will make it after graduation?
Oh, okay. So basically, before you graduate from your school, you can actually start working. Do you understand? Get a part-time job or a full-time job that will obviously allow you to study and actually work. Do you understand? So there are a lot of job opportunities that you can get here in Turkey. Do you understand? So basically, factory works, they are not stressful. Now, when I'm talking about factory works, I'm sure some people say, I have to carry something very heavy. So basically, factory jobs that you can actually do. You can get office work, like teaching jobs here in Turkey.
Of course, teaching is very
jobs.
famous. From the students as a part-time.
They call center jobs. So there are obviously jobs available in Turkey. Do you understand? So that's not an issue. There are opportunities after you graduate from school. Now you have to start building your connection. Do you understand? You have to start knowing, the right places to go, the right people to meet. Do you understand? So it's not after you finish school, that's when you want to start looking for a job. It's going to be very difficult for you because you don't have that experience. You don't know where to apply. So now is the good time before you graduate. You start checking online, do your research, try and get a part-time job that you can do as you're studying. Do you understand? So basically, the jobs are available in Turkey.
Yeah, of course. So I want you to imagine Didi before coming to Turkey and before going abroad his country, and you are thinking about going to a different country to study at. So I want you to give a message to Didi and give an helpful advice to Didi. So what kind of advice that you would give yourself back then?
Oh, okay. So basically, I'm going to give 3 advice. 1, know your budget. Do you understand? It's very key. You have to know, how much you have in hand. Do you understand? Draw out a plan before your school. Before your school, you finish your whole year. Do you understand? If it's a 2 years course, draw out your plan. Do you understand? I've a plan B, how to make money for yourself. Do you understand? Even though you go to school, I have a plan B, you can actually do import and export. When I mean import and export, like buy goods here in Turkey and send it over here, send it down to Nigeria. Do you understand? So it's actually a good way to make money for yourself without stressing yourself. So you can be at home and you're getting orders from Nigeria. So have a plan on how to make money for yourself. Do you understand? So the last plan, after you study, know your next plan. Do you want to go back to Nigeria or do you want to stay in Turkey? Do you understand? Or do you want to migrate to any other country? So that's it.
Yeah, because like knowing your future plans or like planning them will help you while you are like studying and doing whatever you are doing right now, because you are actually can plan your life based on your future plan, based on your goals that you are like trying to achieve in the future. Okay, perfect. It was our pleasure to like meet you in person and also like have you in our episode today. Thank you again for participating with us in this episode, and we will like expect you to join our future events and everything that you are doing after this. Okay, thank you again. Okay, perfect.